What's up everybody? How you doing? I hope you well. So, as you see in the title, today we are going to talk about gold, and what we can expect and see in the long term. Okay, and this is very important because it's going to give you a good point to a start of your trading. This is going to be your basis of your fundamental point. And I'm also going to teach you a secret that I use to earn my fucking trades. Okay, so first of all, this is 45 minutes, no, sorry, 4 hourly chart of gold, and what we are doing right now. So firstly we break this, we fail, and we break, and now we have some kind of support over here. But no, we are not here for that. We are for a long term. So what we are going to do, we are going to change to the monthly chart that I don't use very often, but today is going to be about long term. Okay, so let me, yeah, I'm going to leave that. Okay, first of all, patterns. Okay, patterns. What are those things? Patterns are some same stuff that can occur in different times of time. Okay, and you have the most basic like triangles, channels, and all that stuff. But human beings have been doing the same fucking shit over and over and over again for the entire eternity so far. Okay, so patterns are very powerful, very useful. Okay, and what can you do to improve that traits? Okay, because a lot of people see this, for example, in gold, and they're going to tell you that this is a cap and handle T fucking pattern. Okay, and then we are going to break someday this, and we are going to start going up. Yeah, but how we can be sure to put basically a good chunk of money if we don't have any idea of what we are doing? So this is where it comes handy, this is where it goes very important. Okay, and this is going to be the secret that I'm going to show you today. This is not just with patterns like triangles, channels, or any kind of this stuff. Okay, here is the secret. Okay, be sure, but first, to leave your like if you are going to find this useful. Okay, this is very important. We can have more people to don't lose their fucking money. Okay, so leave your fucking like. It just take 1 second. Okay, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Why not? We are going to talk about huge patterns that can happen in any time that you are not going to see a name or anything. Okay, and here is our tool, and it's called Ball's pattern. This is very important. Okay, remember Ball's pattern. What this does, it makes a clone of your chart. For example, if we have this from here, you can see, I'm going to make this less transparent. Okay, can you see this is a copy of this? Okay, this is very useful. Remember, very useful. So now what we can see, first, the fundamental part of all this. Okay, we are putting a ton of money in the market. The monetary policy is spot on right now for stupid things going on in the markets. Okay, so crazy things. So in the 70s we also have that kind of monetary policy. Okay, not basically the same, but some rough estimation. So make sure to do your homework in whatever that you are going to trade. Okay, that's very important. And now, what we are going to do is to watch this. The 1970s policy monetary blow off. Okay, and I'm going to do this very fast and easy so you can see. We have two parabolic moves over here in that time. Okay, this one was the first one that is going crazy in 1 2 3 4 5 waves or blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then we have this huge crash here. Okay, but it was not the end. We have another crazy huge movement over here, also parabolic movement, and then we have this multi years and years since the 80s to the 2000s for roughly 20 years of basic kind of consolidation. If you are aware of this, this looks kind of like the bitcoins pattern that we just saw in the last fuck this shit. Okay, in the last bull market. Yeah, here you can see the weekly. Okay, it's basically the same things are happening. No, doesn't matter the market. Okay, you can see 1 2 3 and then consolidation. This is for crypto. This is quite huge, but you can see this is basically the same shit as here. Okay, this was here. Okay, remember. Okay, and then we start rolling, so we can have some idea of where Bitcoin can also be right now. For example, somewhere over here, right? Yeah, yeah. You see. Okay, it's not quite hard. We are having some similar patterns here. You can see, for example, this gold, but as you can see, Bitcoin has a huge, we have a range, we have a break, we have this going down. We are now something like here. Okay, not so hard to see. So now you may want to think to short and buy in the last occasion that you are going to have to buy cheap. Okay, before we are going to do something like this. Okay, but you have to be very aware that these kind of patterns that have some rhythm with them, and when you can see some key points like this bottom, this low. Okay, you can see some key points in the time. Okay, and you are not always going to have 100%. It may can do anything whatever he wants, but you have to be very aware of these points, this very important point, because these are going to be prevalent in all the time. So keep going with the gold. What can we see over here? So we have two parabolic runs, and we have this high that we have broke in this time. Okay, in 78. Okay, and we have broke that high over here, and we retest that high, and then we go parabolic until we range and have a huge consolidation. So that's what we are going to see. So what can you see here? Tell me before I'm doing anything. We can see another parabolic run. Okay, not so steep, but it's also parabolic run. We have a curve going on here. We don't have a channel or a line here, because if you try with this, you are going to see this doesn't fit anywhere. Okay, maybe here, kind of. we can say this is half moon here. Okay, yeah, half moon. Okay, but this is not the point right now. And now, based on this, we can use our tool now, and we can copy something like this. Okay, and now we are going to put the tippy point over here, and as I mentioned, these are very important points. Okay, so you just try to fit those as good as you can. I'm in a rush right now because I'm making a video, because people don't like to see long videos, so right now we are doing this in a rush. Okay, so you can take all the time to fit this as well as you can before you try to do anything. Okay, but remember, the points are the rhythm. The rhythm is more important than anything. Okay, you have to see the rhythm going on. So based on this, we can see and watch where we can have some potential buy in the future. Okay, and remember, we are following this just when we are watching the reflection. So what I want to say with this is that if you start watching this, for example, going this like this is not the more valid. Okay, remember, this is what happens with this kind of patterns. Okay, and they can have any kind of form or anything. Okay, so it's more like a puzzle. Okay, where you have some basic shapes, for example, and you can have another shape in the future that it has basically have the same structure, but it's not going to be completely perfect. Okay, but it's going to be quite identical, so you can have some huge profits over those patterns. Okay, remember that. But you have to be very aware when these patterns end. Okay, so we can have a good pattern just to this point, but we never can have this. So that's what we are going to be watching and be aware of that. But you can basically see the future if you do this. Okay, so now based on that, we can have a rough estimation of our date. Right now I'm doing some rough estimation of where is going to be our peak and what prices we are going to have in our peak. Okay, but as you can see, right now we are start watching some future right now. Okay, but so how much this is March 24. Okay, 2024. That's fucking 3 years from now. So that anything can happen in that time. Okay, be aware of that. We can have any war, we can have another disease, we can have coronavirus 2.0 or any kind of shit like that. So be careful. Okay, remember, you have to have some idea of what's going on, so you can have a rough estimation where to buy, where to sell in the long term. Okay, now as you can see, we have these two, and we can have a rough idea estimation of our target prices, which is basically 9,000 over here. So what our actual price right now? 1,811. So if you say that you can't make money here, you're basically stupid, man. Okay, or you don't have self-being power, can we say that? Okay, now what how do I know that we break the pattern or not? Okay, That's a valid and good question, my friend. So right now we kind of know what we're going to looking for, okay? And we need to have some range to play, right? So what I'm going to do right now, this is very fast. I'm going to stay here 2 hours more making these draws, but for this video is going to be very short, okay? So we can have a rough idea where to draw these shits, okay? And now we are doing our banana or inverse rainbow. No, I prefer banana. B-N-A-N-A-N-A, banana. Okay. Let me touch this. Okay, perfect. Okay. And now we have a range of price that we can see and expect to have some movement over there, okay? And that movement is our safe area, okay? So if I see gold going in these places all over this, I know we are in a good path, okay? That's very important. We are in a good path, okay? And now if we are going to see a break of this, no more trades in long. We are going to think in shorts, okay? That's how you determine the long-term picture in your trades. So that is going to be for this video. This has been too long, but I'm going to show you another stuff in the next video that is going to blow off your mind, because we are going to play with these patterns also, okay? And you are going to say what I'm referring with these patterns. So it's going to be quite crazy, and you are going to say, fuck man, how? Okay, so enjoy yourself. These fundamentals are a good recipe right now for this going on, okay? But as always, we have to take care, okay? And we can start making some draws, some lines here, okay? But that's for another video. Take care, stay safe, leave your fucking like this. I want to see that below, and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. See you in the next one. Bye.